Hello, hello, good morning. Okay, good morning. Welcome to your grammar class. Fernando Marinero, Lucas Carvajal, good morning. Okay, good morning. Excellent. Okay, that's good. Milena, Natalia, Jimena, Valentina. Okay, excellent. So let's see. Let's start with the class, yes? Okay, remember, we continue, okay, talking about unit number 10, and this one are informative questions, yes? Okay, that's good. So please, open your book on page 116. 116. We work in that part, yes? Okay, excellent. Let me share, okay, the presentation with you, and we start. Okay, so this one is our third grammar class. In that case, well, second and third, yeah? Okay, so this one is the exercise 2.4, and in that case, we check the intonation in questions, okay? Remember, this one is different when you say a declarative sentence or an interrogative sentence, yeah? The intonation is different. So in informative questions, okay, our voice usually goes down. So we check the audio, okay? And you follow the reading, yes? Let me share the sound with you. Okay, so let's see. Now let's start. Remember, we are on page 116.
Page 116, Unit 10, Exercise 2.4, Pronunciation Focus, Intonation in Questions. In information questions, our voice usually goes down. We call this falling intonation.
Where do you go on vacation?
Why do you stay home?
When do you see your relatives?
In yes-no questions, our voice often goes up. We call this rising intonation.
Do you celebrate Memorial Day?
Is that your favorite day of the year?
Does she work at night?
Okay, so if you see, it's different, yeah? Okay, good morning, Michel Franco. So let's see. In informative questions and in, let me see, just no question, the intonation is different. For example, in informative question, what is important here? Okay, so the intonation is down in that case. And in yes, no question, the intonation goes up. Okay, this one is the difference. That's mean rising intonation. And in that case, in informative, we call this one falling intonation. Yes, so underline this one, please. Falling intonation. Okay, you use this one in informative questions, and you use rising intonation in yes, no questions. Okay, this one is the difference. So let's see, let's check one more time and you see the difference, yeah?
Page 116, Unit 10, Exercise 2.4, Pronunciation Focus, Intonation in Questions. In information questions, our voice usually goes down. We call this falling intonation.
Where do you go on vacation?
Why do you stay home?
When do you see your relatives?
Okay, if you see the difference, where did you go on vacation? Yeah, this one is falling, yeah? Let me check right now, okay, the rising intonation.
In yes-no questions, our voice often goes up. We call this rising intonation.
Do you celebrate Memorial Day?
Is that your favorite day of the year?
Does she work at night?
Okay, so let's see, did you celebrate Memorial Day? Yeah, so this one is rising. The other one is that your favorite day of the year? So you see this one goes up. Yeah, so that's me rising intonation. This one is the difference. So take into account this one because, okay, in informative question, you use falling intonation. And in yes, no question, you use rising intonation. Yes, so you need to differentiate this part. So let's continue. Okay, this one is the exercise that you have here in the same page, page 116. And in that case, okay, you draw, okay, an arrow, maybe an arrow up or maybe down. It's the pen, okay? So you know that, let me see, an arrow up with this one is rising intonation, okay? And down when this one is falling. So you check if this one is informative or yes, no question, yeah? Okay, so let me check. Pay attention, please. And remember, you draw an arrow in that case, in the space that you have here.
Page 116. Unit 10. Exercise 2.4. A. Pronunciation focus. Intonation in questions. 1,
Excuse me, are you from Japan?
Yes, I am. I'm from Tokyo.
2,
Can I ask you some questions?
Sure.
3,
What's your favorite holiday in Japan?
New Year's Day.
4,
Why is it your favorite?
Because we have special food for the holiday, and we relax all day.
5,
Do you help your mother with the cooking?
Yes, I do. We also see all our relatives on New Year's Day.
6,
Do you play any special games?
No, not really. But we watch some special TV programs.
7,
What else do you do on New Year's Day?
Well, we read all our holiday cards then.
8,
Do you really save all the cards to open on the same day?
Yes, it's a special custom.
Okay, so let's see. Now we check. So you tell me, yeah? Okay, the first one we have, excuse me, are you from Japan? Yes, I am. I'm from Tokyo. So that means this one is rising intonation, yeah? Number 2, what is this one? Rising or falling? Okay, so you give me the answer. Okay, Diego de Leon.
Rising.
Okay, rising. Number 2. Can I ask you some questions? Okay, let me check. Aaron, tell me, what is number 2?
Number 2 is rising.
Rising? Okay. Are you sure? No, this one is falling intonation. Okay, why? Okay, I give you a clue. When you have informative questions, okay, so you start with the WH, okay. I am sorry, this one is rising. Yeah, are you sure? Yes. Let me check, let me clear this one. I see number 3, so this one is rising, yes. But I give you the clues. Okay, for example, when you begins with the words can, do, that this one are helping words, the majority of the question are rising. But when you begins, okay, the question with WH, this one is falling, yeah? Okay, thank you very much, Diego. Thank you very much, Aaron. Yeah, I make a mistake. Okay, number 3, what is this one? Okay, what's your favorite holiday in Japan? What is number 3? Okay, let me check. Okay, give me your answer, please. What's your favorite holiday in Japan? Fernando Marinero.
Falling.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Fernando. Yes, this one is falling. So you draw an arrow, okay, down, yeah, okay. This one is falling because you answered with an informative, okay, exactly, informative words, New Year's Day. Okay, number 4, what is it your favorite? What is this one? Rising or falling? Okay, thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Fernando. Abby, what is this one? Activate your sound by yourself. Okay, falling, yeah, because this one begins with WH, that means it's an informative, so this one is falling. Okay, and the answer is because we have a special food for the holiday and we relax all day. Number 5. Okay, Milena Ibanez. What is this one? Falling or rising? Thank you, Fernando. Thank you, Lucas. Okay, Milena, can you activate your sound by yourself and you give me the answer, please? Okay, so Lucas Carvajal says that this one is rising. Yes. So you draw an arrow in that form. That's good. Let's see, number 6. Do you play any special games? What is this one? Okay. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Fernando. Okay, Natalia Torres, what is that? Thank you, Diego. Okay, excellent. So let's see, this one is rising. Yes, so we draw an arrow in that form. Number 7, what else do you do on New Year's Day? So this one is, let me check. Okay. Gabriel, what is this one? Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Alejandro. Okay. Gabriel, can you activate your sound, please? And you give me the answer? Okay, so this one is falling. Yes, thank you. So let me check. And the last one, number 8. Okay, do you really save all the cards to open at the same day? So what is this one? Rising or falling? Okay, thank you, Fernando. Thank you, Lucas.
Raising.
Okay, racing. I hear a voice here. So that's
Hi.
good. Okay, good. Excellent. So let's see. Yes, this one are the answer, yeah? Okay, so let's see. Now we practice. Okay, so let's see. Abby, read number 1. Try to practice the intonation, yeah? Okay, number 2, Diego. Abby, you read number 1.
What means in the exercise 2.4, the intonation is
Yes, page 116. This one is the exercise 8. Read number 1 because I need to check the intonation of the questions, yeah?
okay. Okay. Hey, excuse me. Are you from Japan?
Okay, and the answer?
Yes, I am. I'm from. Yes, I am. I'm from Tokyo.
Okay, excellent. Number 2, Diego.
Can I ask you some questions?
Okay,
Sure.
excellent. Let's see, next one, number 3, Fernando Marinero.
What's your favorite holiday in Japan?
Okay, New Year's Day, excellent. So let's see, Natalia Torres, number 4.
Why? Why it is your favorite? Because we have a special food for the holidays and we relax all day.
Okay, thank you. Gerard, number 5.
Do you help your mother with the cooking? Yes, I do. We also see all our relatives on New Year's Day.
Okay, Lucas Carvajal, number 6.
Do you play any special games? Watching some special TV programs.
Okay, thank you. Next one, Valentina Navas, number 7.
What else do you on New Year's Day?
Okay, and the answer? Well, we read all our...
Well, we read our holiday cards then.
Okay, thank you. And next one, Rebecca Soto, number 8. Okay, so check the intonation, yes? Okay, Sasso, number 8. Ari Rosales, number 8. Okay, Nicole Flores, number 8. Okay, so let's see, let me check. Michelle Franco, number 8. Jimena Relajeño, number 8. Okay, Gabriel, it's your turn. Thank you.
Do you really save all the cards to open on the same day? Yes, it's a special custom.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, the intonation is good. Remember, when we have informative questions, okay, this one is falling, yeah? But when it is just no question, this one is raising. It's different intonation. Okay, that's good. Let me clear this one and we continue, yeah? Okay, so let's see. Let me stop here because I share my book. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, can you see this one? Yes? This one is our book, yes? Okay, so let's see. This one is exercise 2.5. In that case, informative questions in titles. Okay, this one is very important. This one is a data. Okay, this one is real. And we often use information questions in the titles of academic articles and books. The article or book answers the questions. Okay, the majority of the time, okay, if we have a question, okay, in a title, that means this one is for academic purpose. For example, here on your book, let me check. Okay, for example, in this unit, we have a title, okay, using questions, yes or no? If you check the unit number 10, okay, no, yeah, we don't have this one. But if you check, let me see, the reading books in the majority of the times, okay, you have a question as a title. Yeah, because in that form, let me see, you are starting a conversation, okay, and maybe you are curious for knowing what is the information that is about, etc. For that reason, we use informative questions in titles, but this one is only, okay, with academic purposes. Okay, for example, why do we love? Yeah, and with that question, so you start a conversation, yes? How does a computer work? When do people watch TV? Okay, titles with how, what, and why are very frequent. Okay, for example, if you see here the graphic, okay, so the graph, so we have here different questions, how, what, and why. These one are the WH word that we use in the majority of the titles. So let's see, right now we read the quotations, okay, for academic articles, and you choose a title for each article that we have here, yeah? Okay, for example, we have from number 1 to number 8. Yeah, so let's see. We have the first one. We say children prefer food that is not very hot or very strong in flavor. So the correct, or that we consider that the correct title for this quotation is what do children like to eat? Yeah, so we choose this one. Now, number 2, okay? So we read the quotation and then we choose a special title. Let me check. Okay, volunteer for reading number 2, please. Okay, so let's see. Let me check. Someone who don't participate right now. Let's see. Okay, Fabiola Guzman, number 2. Read the quotation that you have here, please. Remember, you have this one, you have this information on page 100. Let me check. 17, yes? Okay, Jimena Relajeño, number 2. So you read the quotation and then we choose a title.
Birds need to communicate with other birds.
Okay. What do you think is the best?
Why does a bird learn to sing?
Okay, yes, this one. So you add here, yeah. Why does a bird learn to sing? So you right here, the title. Okay. So why, okay, does a bird learn to sing? Okay, and if you check this one, if you check every title, the majority of the words are with capital letter, yeah? Okay, only the prepositions, only the article, we don't have with capital letter. All right, I make a mistake here. So let's see. In a title, every word, okay? so you write with capital letter. This one is a rule of capitalization, yes? Okay, but we have different exceptions. For example, articles, as the article a, okay, you don't write with capital letter, yeah? And also the prepositions, you don't write with capital letter. This one is a rule that we follow, yeah, for writing the capitalization. For that reason, every title you write in that form with capital letter. Okay, so let's see. Next one, number 3. Okay, let me check. Adrian Alonso, number 3. Okay, let's see. Okay, Ari Rosales. Okay, let me check. Kevin, help me please. Okay. Relajeño, thank you very much.
We need to bring people together to remember good and bad events in our cultures.
Okay.
Creo que es, why do people celebrate the holidays?
Okay, so let's see. In that case, we have different, yeah? So why do people celebrate holidays? Yes, okay. We need to bring people together to remember good and bad events in our cultures. Yeah, it's possible. Okay, so we write this one, this question here. Excellent. So let's see, why do, okay, remember, you write the titles with capital letters. Celebrate holidays. In that case, we don't have articles, we don't have prepositions, so all the words will write in capital letters. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So let me check. Excellent. This one is number 3. Yeah. Okay. What happened with number 4? Let's see. Our body is a machine. It works hard every day after year. What do you think is the best title in that case? Why do we grow old? Okay, you think that is this one. Okay. So let me check. Our body is a machine. It works hard every day, year after year. Okay, so do you consider that is this one? Okay, yes. Why do we grow old? Exactly. So we were here. This one is the correct question. Okay, do we, okay, grow old? Yeah. Okay, next one, number 5. Most searches are about movie stars, singers, and sports personalities. What is the correct title for this one? Most searches are about movie stars, singers, and sports personalities. Okay, Diego.
What do teens share for on the internet?
Yes, exactly. Okay, what do teens, okay, what do teens search? Okay, if you check the preposition for, it's not in capital letter. Also the preposition on, also the article the, but internet, yes, we write in capital letter. Okay. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Next one, we make friends with people we have something in common with, often at work or school. What do you think is the best title for this one? Okay.
How do people make new friends?
Yes, okay. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Sasso. Yeah, it's this one. So let's see how, okay, do people make new friends? That's good. Okay, excellent. So let's see, number 7. We dream because our minds need to rest.
Why do we dream?
Okay, excellent. This one is easy, yeah? So, thank you, Sasso. Okay, so let's see, why do we dream? Okay, that's good. Next one, teenagers are young adults and the years 16 to 18 are very important. Okay, yes, is this one, Sasso? That's good. Okay, yes, when does a child become an adult? Okay, when does a child, okay, become an adult? Okay, that's good. And these one are the titles for the different, okay, quotation that we have here. So, and in that form, we apply that we can write a title as a question. Yeah, but the majority of the time we use what, why, or maybe how. And in some cases, when. These one are the different WH word that we use in a title. And remember, when we write a title, okay, so you write with capital letter. Exceptions, okay, so we have the articles and the prepositions. Yes, this one we don't write in capital letters. Okay, that's good. You did it? Yes? Okay, excellent. Okay, I give you 15 seconds for checking and then we continue. Yes? Okay, that's good. Okay, excellent. So let's see, now let's continue. Good. So next one. In that case, questions with how often, okay, you use this one when you need to know, okay, about the different ways or many times that you develop an activity, yeah? Okay, questions with how often ask about how many times something happens, okay? For example, how often does she travel to Mexico? Okay, maybe you answer every day, every week, okay? In that case, we use, let me see, the frequency words, okay, or time expressions, etc. How often do you see your family? Okay, every day, every weekend, every Sunday, etc. Yeah, okay. So let's see questions with how often. First one, this one is the structure, okay? You use how often. Okay, then you use the auxiliary do or does. It's the pen of the subject. If you use the subject I, you, we, they, you use the auxiliary do. If you, let me see, write the subject he, she, it, okay, you use the auxiliary does. And we have the base form of the verb, take, receive, play, etc. And we have the complement, okay? For example, how often do you take a vacation? Okay, twice a year. How often does she receive a gift? Okay, every birthday. It's possible to answer in that form. So we're using questions with how often, in that case, when you ask how many times something happens. Okay, how often do you run in a marathon? How often does your family eat together? And in that form, you use the frequency expressions, okay, time expressions, okay, and we have different all the time, every other week, 3 times a month, a few times a year, every day, okay, once a week, several times a year, once in a while, okay, every weekend, twice a month, almost never. Yeah, all of these one are frequency expressions, yes, that we can use for answering how often. Okay, no, let me check. We don't use this expression not all the time. Yeah, okay, in every WH question, no. Specifically, when you use how often, you can answer in that form, yes? Okay. For example, we have this exercise, okay, question with how often. We use the words, okay, to write question with how often, and then we answer, yeah? For example, you drink coffee. What is the questions? How often do you drink coffee? And the answer, every day, okay? Every, let me see, 1 time per week. Yeah, this one is possible to say that, okay? How often do you drink coffee? Every day. Then we have number 2, you drink soda. What is the question in that case? Okay, remember, we use how often, yes? This one are the WH word that we use. Okay, the question, Abram?
How often do you drink soda?
Okay, excellent. So let's see, how often, okay, do you drink soda? Yeah, and you answer. please. Okay, every day, every week, okay, in a celebration. And let me check. So this one is your personal information, yeah? How often do you drink soda? Maybe you can use one of the frequency words, okay? For example, almost never. It's possible, yes? Almost never. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let me check. Alejandro, okay, how often do you drink soda? Okay, Alejandro, how often do you drink soda?
Only on the meal or dinner.
Really? Every day, that's mean. Okay.
No.
No, okay. So
No.
that's good. Okay, Lucas Carvajal, how often do you drink soda?
Twice a week.
Okay, that's good. Okay, Gabriel, how often do you drink soda?
Once a week.
Once a week. Excellent. Okay. So let's see. Good. Remember, soda is not good for our body, especially for you, okay, because your bones are, let me see, weak. For that reason, it's not necessary to drink soda. So drink more water, yeah? Okay, number 3. You eat breakfast alone. What is the question in that case? Okay, I have the answer here in the chat. Let me see, Natalia Torres, how often do you eat breakfast alone? Yes, okay, so you right here. How often, okay, do you, in that case, eat breakfast alone? Yes? Okay, and you answer. So let's see, how often do you eat breakfast alone? So you can answer, let me see, a few times, yeah? Okay, a few times, it's possible. Okay, excellent. Let me check. Okay, Abby, how often do you eat breakfast alone? Okay, Abby, how often do you eat breakfast alone? Okay, Valentina.
Sometimes I don't
Okay,
like
sometimes,
breakfast
okay.
alone.
Okay, so you prefer eat your breakfast with your family, yes? That's good. Okay, Valentina Navas, how often do you eat breakfast alone?
The most of the times.
Okay, the most of the time, exactly, because our parents have different responsibilities, yes, for that reason, okay, we eat breakfast alone, okay, in the majority of the time. Okay, so let's see. Let's continue. Next part, okay, remember we continue with the questions, okay, in that case. Okay, number 4. Your family go out to a nice restaurant. What is the question in that case? Your family go out to a nice restaurant. Okay, what is the question? Remember we use how often, yeah? How often, in that case?
How often your family go out to a nice restaurant?
Okay, how often? Okay, do or does. What is the auxiliary? Do or does?
Do.
Do. Okay, so let's check. We have family here. Family is plural or is singular?
Singular.
Okay, so how often does your family, okay, in that case, go out to a nice restaurant? Go out to a nice restaurant. Okay, remember, check this one, check this part. Yeah, okay, check the subject. If it is plural, so you use do, but if it is singular, so you use does. Okay, as this example. Oh my God. Okay, but you continue, yeah? Okay, answer. How often does your family go out to a nice restaurant? Okay, you can answer in different forms, yeah? Every week, every, let me see, weekend, every Sunday, okay, twice a week, twice a month, etc. So you answer in that part. Number 5, your friends, okay, eat at a fast food restaurant. What is the question in that case? Okay, how often? Okay, how often in that case? Do, exactly, because this one is in plural. Okay, do your friends, okay, how often do your friends eat at a fast food restaurant? Yeah. Okay, so you answer in that case. Okay, how often do your friends eat at a fast food restaurant? And the last one, your relatives visit your home. Your relatives visit your home. In that case, how often? Okay, relatives in that case is in plural, yes? So we use do. Okay, how often do your relatives, okay, visit, let's see, your home? Okay, and you answer. Maybe, let me check. Okay, every weekend is possible. So it's depend on your information, yes? Okay, that's good. Do you finish? Yes? Okay, so you tell me when you finish. Remember, we can answer in a short form or in a long form. Yeah, how often does your family go out to a nice restaurant? Okay, we go out every weekend. Or you'd only answer every weekend. Yes, and both are okay. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Lucas. Okay, I think that you finished, yes? Okay, excellent. So let's see. Let's continue. We have this one, okay? So over to you. We only check, let me see the verbs in that case, okay, or the words that we have here in the box. So we have board game, gym, hiking, okay, library, movie, music concert, swimming, okay, text message, and TV. And in that case, we write different questions with how often. Yeah, okay, we use different words from the box and with your own idea, okay? Only think about the questions, yes? Okay, and in the next class, we develop this exercise. Only check the words. Board game, gym, hiking, library, movie, music, concert, swimming, text message, and TV. Yes, only think about these words. Okay, analyze and check the questions in the other class. Yes, but right now we practice. Okay, let me check if I can put this one. Yeah, it's that part. Let me see if I can move. Okay, so this one is a board game. So let me check. Let's start here. Okay, so you use how often and the complement that we have here, yes? Okay, Abby, it's your turn. Okay, you choose a classmate and you ask the question.
Okay. Make a question. Make a question in.
Yes.
The question is, when listen to the radio, and sorry, and the classmate is Jimena.
Okay, so let's see. Jimena, how often do you listen to the radio?
Never.
Never. Okay. Okay, that's good. I never listen to the radio. That's good. Okay, so let's see. Now, Jimena, okay, ask a question to a classmate. Remember, use how often.
How often do you get up early? Sorry.
Okay. Okay, Natalia Torres, how often do you get up early?
Every day.
Okay, every day you get up early, yes. So let's see, let's continue. Okay, in next class, yes, at 11 a.m. So see you in 20 minutes. Okay, excellent. Okay. Thank you.